Get right in.
It will. And there's one.
I think they charge us $30 a month for access.
Well, that's true.
Real estate self doesn't mean that girl is that now. Yes, it's
Welcome everybody to the zoning board, February 21st, 2023. My name is Marty Akins, the chairman. Board members, Mr. O'Brien, Mr. Himmel, Mr. Chim, Mr. Frankel. Our clerk, Mrs. Noonan. The head of inspectional services is Rob Conlon. And if you got a cell phone, you could please put it on silent or shut it off so you don't interrupt the meeting. If you're gonna talk, if you could step outside, please, because we're trying to hear ourselves. Under old business. Robert Benny's for variance, finance, and demolish the existing structures, multiple properties, and construct a 46 residential unit on 211, 217 Copeland, 120, 1234, and 1244 Furnace Brook Parkway. You have the floor, council.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, members of the board. It's come to our attention that the board is short a member this evening, and Mr. Radell was not able to attend. In my client's best interest, we are requesting a continuance of this matter to the next hearing date, which is March 7th. Hopefully there's not too many people here that were for this particular matter. I just want to thank Councilor Devine.
Yeah.
He was very helpful in notifying a lot of people so they wouldn't appear tonight knowing that it's being continued to March 7th. So thank you to him.
Thank you. Can I have a motion, please?
Mr. Chairman, regarding case number ZBA 22-85, Robert Beniers for a variance finding to demolish the existing structures on multiple properties and construct a 46-unit residential building on the premises numbered 1234, 1244 Furnace Brook Parkway, and 211 and 217 Copeland Street. I make a motion to move the hearing till March 7th.
Second.
On the motion, seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So moved. Is anyone here for that? It's going to be March 7th. Further, Anthony Pastoria, case number ZBA 2298 for variance finding to renovate an unfinished basement and create a 6-unit on the premises 64 Thoreau Road in Quincy. Is the applicant or representative here?
Yes.
Step forward, state your name and address for the record, please.
Take it over. Take it
Yeah, oh, if anyone's gonna testify tonight, Mr. Chin, could you please give everyone a note? If you're gonna testify, or you think you might testify tonight, please raise your right hand, stand up. If you don't, you're not gonna testify.
Only one person?
All cases, not this case, every case tonight.
Anybody to
So
talk?
if you think you're gonna testify, or you're gonna speak at all, please stand up and take an oath.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth in the matter in hearing this evening? Yes.
Name and address for the record.
Anthony Pastori, 64 Thoreau Road, Quincy.
Why don't you tell us what you wanna do down there?
So I have an unfinished basement, and I was looking to add a studio apartment in the area.
Now, that was a lot of storage down there, right? Is there, any of the
Correct.
units have storage down there?
So they did, they don't anymore.
Why is that?
Well, they cleared it out.
Because you asked them to?
Correct.
Okay. Did they already have contracts with you for a year? When you asked them to
The
take
tenants?
those? Huh?
The tenants?
Yeah.
Yes.
Any questions? I know it's just, you got a kitchenette, but it ain't a studio, isn't it one bedroom? You got a bedroom down there too?
I wish it's just a studio.
Where would I read that was one bedroom? Any questions?
Not for me at this
Just,
time.
Mr. Hamel?
what do you have for parking?
So I have 2 reserved spaces and then street parking.
To reserve and street parking.
When you get on to the right and you get out, is that your 2 spaces?
So when you pull in,
Yeah.
the first building is mine, not the farther one, all
Yeah.
the way down. So yeah, the 2 spaces, there's like the, that parking lot.
Michael? Nothing. All right, you can have a seat. Is there anyone want to speak in favor? First call, second call. Third call closed. The letter of correspondence here, we read the above reference project and have no comments. Is there anyone opposed or undecided? First call, second call. Third call closed. I just think you're just adding to trouble down there. We've got 5 units in it, and the parking is horrendous down there as it is. I'm not gonna be in favor. It's just too much. And I understand today's rent, you'd like to get another rent, but, you know, you gotta have some parking on the streets here, so I'm not saying no. So, Brian?
Yeah, I think the parking's my issue. You're really squeezing with the guy next door to you in there. 2 units, 10, it's at 14 are required to have 2. I find that difficult.
I do as well. Parking is terrible around there, that just makes it worse. You're already minus parking you should have, so I'm not in favor.
Comments are, I agree with the comments already made. Same.
Do you want to make a motion to withdraw without prejudice, or you want us to vote?
Yeah, withdraw, I guess.
A motion to withdraw without prejudice, please.
Mr. Chairman, regarding case ZBA 22-98, Ante Pastor for a variance of finding to renovate the unfinished basement to create a 6th unit on a premises numbered 64 Thoreau Road, and make a motion to allow the petitioner to withdraw without prejudice.
Second.
On the motion, seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So moved. Sorry. Further on to tonight's business, new business. ZBA 22-108, JCBT Architect for variance finding to construct a 2nd floor and an attic and attached rear garage on the existing single-family home on the premises 23 Mound Street. Applicant or representative here.
Yes. Hi, good evening, Chair and members of the board. My name is Bonnie Tan with JCBT Architect, representing the owner on 23 Mound Street.
Why don't you just tell us what you want to do?
Okay. Currently, the existing single family sits in the residential B zone with about 949 square feet of living space, 2-bedroom, 1.5 bath. Owner is seeking for a 2nd floor addition with the removal of the existing detached garage and put in a 2-car attached garage on the ground floor. With the proposed addition, the total living area will be 3,870 square feet. with 4 bedroom and 3.5 bath, seeking rear yard setback, FAR lot coverage, and finding on an existing non-conforming lot.
I'll get back to this in 1 second. Yeah, could you please put them up there so people can see? On the garage there, are you putting anything on top of that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that where you're gonna put a workspace?
No, that's the living space. What the hell is this?
One page?
Another one of them has to work.
You probably
Yeah, that's the
have-
one
That's
the
West
one
Elm.
Yeah.
That's a master, that's another bedroom above the garage. The garage is right here.
Where's the fucking one
This is the one I,
that's together? No, I wanna see the print where it's all together and it's not even on it, nowhere.
what's all together?
The new, plot plan. You have it? You have a new plot plan with the drawing? Oh.
Yeah.
I have
Huh?
it.
That was yoga fun?
Oh. I don't have it.
That's it, front page.
Any questions, Sir Brian?
Not at this time.
No questions.
No questions.
You're gonna keep this single family, correct?
Yes. Existing house is really small, I don't need it.
No, I know it is, it's just so close to the lot line, you're just bringing it
Yes.
all the way back with the other people, I know. And then you add,
You're doubling the existing.
and then you got the add-on for the driveway in the back?
Yes, for the turning of the two-car garage, they need that turning too.
With all that that you're putting on that little lot, I would love to see that pavers or some impervious that, and you're taking up the whole lot as it is. It's,
We'll work something out on the papers there.
like from the house back, you know what I mean? Where that 16.6 line is?
From where the new addition.
Yeah, where the new addition's going, from there back, with their turning area, if you could, that would be all,
They're adding this.
I know. And what I'd like to see is from that line here, from where the end of the existing house is, take that out and make that all impervious, so it all looks the same back there, one piece, that's just my 2 comments. Anything else, guys?
I'm
No?
good.
Yeah, I mean, you're right, it's only a 4,900 square foot lot.
I know.
You're essentially building an entire thing.
You're taking the whole thing up with no drainage. Yeah. All set?
Yes.
Is there anyone like to speak in favor? Anyone want to speak in favor? Oh, you have letters? All right, 1 second. Second call? Third call? We have, here, I don't know, these are all in favor? Huh? Yeah, all right, so they're gonna make this single thing. One is just, you can
Okay,
read
with
that
this one?
just quick, just roughly that, what you're saying to do it from.
I hope to attend tonight's ZBA hearing, but I'm under the weather and not be able to do so. Personally, I think the proposal for 23 Mount Street looks good. It is particularly nice to see the applications for single-family renovations in which the property remains a single family. Thank you very much, Richard Ash Esquire, Ward 2 Civic Association. Continue?
No, that's good.
There's another one.
Huh?
There's another one.
Is that a different person?
I think so.
No, huh? Oh, that's this one. Oh, they're together, yeah, go ahead, finish it.
To whom it may concern, my name is Laura Moy. I live with my daughter at 41 Silver Street, Quincy, Mass. and I have received notice in the mail of the City of Quincy Inspectional Services regarding an application to operate a short-term rental, no, that's the wrong one, that's Baxter Street. Okay?
That's Baxter.
Yeah.
Huh? Wait a minute. Yeah, this is Baxter Street,
They're both of them are Baxter.
that time. But how would she do that? All right.
My turn.
This is what, I mean, she's talking about, I oppose allowing the owner to violate Quincy's ordinance by short-term rentals. And then it
That's
goes,
Baxter.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then it says proposed changes at ZBA. She's writing all about our whole plan here tonight. She's got like three of them. Plans look wonderful. Best of luck to the owner. She's in favor of Mount Street. At least she likes Mount Street.
Got that straight, right?
Yeah. Second call,
In favor.
third call, call up by name, close, a letter here from DPW that they have reviewed the case and have no comments. Is there anyone opposed or undecided? First call, second call? No one wants to speak. Quiet night. Third call closed. Yeah, I mean, that's the one thing I'd really like to see is just that cleaned up in the back. Yeah, we can put that in minutes. Is there
Yeah.
anything else you guys are looking for there? I know it's kind of, I don't know why they, it's probably just the turning, that's why they kept it on that line, you know? So to straighten it out with the whole back of the
Very
house.
good.
Good? Good?
Okay.
Have a motion, please?
Mr. Chairman. Regarding ZBA 22-108 JCBT Architect for variance of finding to construct a second floor and an attic and an attached rear garage on the existing single-family home on the premises number 23 Mount Street, Quincy. I make a motion to grant the requested variance and finding with the addition that pavers be included from the existing building back to the end of the new building, all right?
Yeah, and the turnaround, yeah, okay. Second?
Second.
On the motion, seeing none, all in favor? Aye. Opposed? So moved. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're up.
Yeah.
You're up
Go
again.
first?
Yeah?
1 second. KBCE Architect, case number ZBA 22-112, for variance to demolish the existing two-car garage and rebuild an accessory structure with the two-car garage on the ground level and storage space above. That's where I read it. I knew I saw the plan somewhere.
Good
Name
evening.
and address.
Good evening. My name is Bonnie Tan with JCBT Architect, representing the owner on 95 West Elm Ave, proposing a detached garage rebuild and requesting, it would be a workshop on the second floor. So requesting a 18 feet height variance and side yard setback.
On the, what's he gonna do with the work? What kind of work's he gonna do in it?
I did not ask.
Yeah, well, it's an easy way to turn a garage into a workshop and start doing things in it. I'm just, you know, second floor is
I
all,
have the
He's
owner
done.
here, I have the owner here at
Yeah?
Mark.
yeah. And when it's time, I'll ask him. And another thing, why did you go so close to the lot lines?
Because the existing garage is so close to the house, moving it over to meet the setback would not make the second car to turn in.
To get in there?
Yeah.
All right. And what's gonna be on top? Can you only hear, you want to name and address for the record, please?
It'll Mark Heber to 95 West Elm Ave.
Okay, what are you gonna do up there?
I need some storage space. Every time I want to use my table saw right now, I have to get all the cars out. pull it out, do all this rigmarole, so I just want to have that up there. We have 2 young kids now, so I have a lot of storage that I need if I want to put the cars in the
You got a
garage.
basement?
The basement is a mess.
I didn't ask you that, that's your fault.
Well, I'd be coming here for another, to have that, but anyways, there is a
You're
basement.
gonna
There is,
have
yes,
another one.
yes, there
Coming
is.
again?
There is a basement, yes.
All right, and you coming again? Do
No.
what? I thought you said.
Oh, no, to refinish the basement, I'd have to come in and do a whole, this is the easier option, we figured, than refinish the basement, dig it deeper, so there's headroom.
No. Well, what's all the equipment that you're gonna put in there? Are you
No.
doing contracting work anywhere?
No, I'm a physicist at a hospital, I don't do any
Okay,
stuff like, any woodworking, I do just fun stuff.
okay.
Yeah,
All right, I just don't wanna see that. And then the neighbors go berserk when word falls here because you got a business going on down there and making noise at 2 in the morning. Did your wife throw you out for the night? I have no more questions. Anything?
No, we don't have to restrict water or anything like that, right?
Probably on.
No, you could give them water, no sewer line, I mean, just a, no sewer.
No, I mean, it's.
Just a
Unless
drain.
we state it, right?
Yeah, we could state it. Just like, water in a.
We don't want to turn it into a living space, is
Right.
what we're saying.
so that there are no plans for water or sewer. I mean, it's physically impossible to connect the sewer unless we actually trench down the driveway and do a whole new connection.
Oh, you can't go into the house?
No, the way the house, the slope wouldn't work running from the house.
So we looked into it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've looked, yes.
All right, good enough, thanks. All right. There'll be no water and sewer in there, you can put it in. I'm all set. Anything else?
No.
I'm all set.
Have a motion, please? Oh, wait a minute.
Wait.
Wait a minute, hold on.
There'll be no surgery at the table, sorry.
Yeah. No surgery.
No living space.
At the bottom, just the bottom. Yeah.
My name is Tony Reynolds. I'm the owner, occupant of 96 East Elm Ave. I would like to give my support for the variance to be granted to demolish and build a new proposed garage. The existing garage backs up to my yard and is very deteriorated and quite an eyesore. The meeting is tonight at 6 p.m. at City Hall. I am unable to attend. Give my support for the project. Please go forward. This letter is sufficient to support my son. I may be read at tonight's hearing. Tony Reynolds, and there are telephone numbers there.
Should have sent the Uber down, got him here. Guy's doing all this for you, and then bought him dinner.
I would've.
I got a letter, anyone want to speak in favor? No, okay. I got a letter here from the ZBA, they reviewed the case and they have no comments. Anyone opposed on the side here? Second call, third call? No, call are closed. Have a motion, please.
Mr. Chairman,
No water and sewer.
I got it. Regarding case ZBA 112, JCB Architect for a variance to demolish the existing two-car detached garage and rebuild an accessory structure with a two-car garage on the ground level and storage space above the premises number 95 West Elm Avenue, Quincy. I make a motion to grant the requested variance, subject to no water or sewer being installed on the site.
Second.
Okay?
On the motion, seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye, opposed, so moved.
Thank you.
Thank you.
CBA 23-2, Patrick Foley, Esquire, for variance finding to convert an existing two-family home into a three-family home on the premise number 43, Roseland Ave. Counsel, you're up.
Good evening, Mr. Chair, members of the board. My name is Patrick Foley, and I'm the attorney for the proposal at 43-45 Roslyn Street. Unfortunately, our architect had something come up last minute, so I'm joined here today by Chris Vasquez, who is the property owner, and we'll walk through the plans with myself. 43-45 Roslyn Street is in the residential B zoning district. The street, if you're familiar with it, it's a mix of single families, 2 families, and 3 families. Actually, this property, 43-45 Roslyn, directly behind it abuts the Fox Rock Quincy Hospital project. So he's gonna have a couple hundred units in his backyard in the next year or two. Currently, right now, the 6,476 square foot two-family home has an illegal third unit in the attic. The applicant purchased the home in late 2020, and he's here now to make the unit legal. Applicant is seeking to improve the property and make it safer. All the setbacks and the height will remain the same. The FAR will bump from .48 to .58. Currently, right now, the house is able to park one car in the driveway to the right-hand side. Luckily for him right now, the tenants, there's only 2 cars on the property. What he is seeking to do now is he's gonna create 7 parking spots, which will be 1 spot shy of what is required by zoning. What we'll see with the parking is they'll go down there'll be no longer parking in the driveway. They'll go down the driveway where the car currently parks now, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spots in the back there. Right now, there's a shed, which will be removed and replaced with the parking spots. And then there'll be 2 tandem spots to the left-hand side, which will be assigned to one, probably unit 3. But the tandem will belong to the same unit as well. The building now will be fully sprinkled if the variances are granted. I want to add that the roof will be changed from a regular roof to a mansard roof. And like I mentioned before, the large shed in the back will also be removed. And we can just go through. Sorry, it's a little bit there, Chris. So currently, right now, when you go to the front door, to get into unit 1, you walk up the front stairs, you go to the left, unit 1's there, and unit 2 will be on the right-hand side. So what's gonna happen now is when you go inside, as you go to unit 2 on the right-hand side, you'll be going up to unit 3, which is up in the attic. All 3 of these units will be have 3 bedrooms in them. Two on the first one, yeah. And it's gonna be 1,284 square feet as well. And like I said, the parking right now is, if there's people going over to the house or if there's visitors, like we said, it's only able to park 1 car in the driveway. At least now we are given a parking plan with able to park some cars in the back and get some cars off the street.
I just wanna get to the parking plan and see what you got.
Chris, can you put back the parking?
So you're saying the 2 on the right are going, that's 1 unit?
Yes. And these are apartments too, just want to clarify.
How many bedrooms upstairs now?
3.
There's 3 there now.
Yeah.
This is already
Each one is a 3-bedroom unit right now?
Yes.
So
And how-
there's 9 now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
You're not picking any new bedrooms up, you just reconfigure it.
Yes. And none of everything's pre-existing non-conforming right now. The only thing that's changing is the roof. And every unit will have an egress in the back. And like I said, the garage in the back is gonna be taken out and the roof's gonna become a mansard roof. Yeah, but everything else should be staying the same, so, on the building, the footprint.
When did you buy this?
December of 2020?
And the people have been living there since?
Yes.
Say the whole property will be sprinkled.
Yes, yes.
Asked an hour, right?
Can you talk to the green space that you're gonna be losing in the back? It's gonna be all paved over, obviously, for all the.
Yeah, unfortunately, with the
Paved
parking,
over
we're
for
trying
the
to.
2, paved for the 2 tandem, then the driveway's gonna get extended. So you're gonna be losing a fair amount of green space.
But, yeah. We're really trying to work just with the parking, to get the parking to work, because that's such, we talked to Councilor Phelan too, and that's the issue in that neighborhood right now is parking. I understand what you're saying with the green space, but we're just trying to get cars off the street.
You have a little bit in the front, I guess?
Yes.
Front to the left side? Is that grass right now?
Grass.
Yeah. What can you,
Water and flood.
yeah, like he's talking about, take some of that out and put in some pavers or something, make it a different, and then you got wall to wall. Looks like the project behind you. Like,
Just a little bit small.
make it a little friendlier, you know what I mean? Maybe? Instead of all that tar. Yeah, maybe. Think?
We'll try- yeah, sir.
Really, take some tar out of there. Put some
Okay.
pavers in there,
All right,
Yeah, Chris, that's okay, we'll just pay those.
okay.
like, yeah.
How much?
Like, the house, from the house back in the front, you know what I mean?
Absolutely, yes.
And then the back, I get it, it's in the back of the house, but streetwise, it'll look nice.
So you want the right side?
Both sides, all the way to the back of the house. And if they
Pavers?
pave the back, yeah, they pave the back behind the
All
house.
right,
It's going into paving anyway on the other side. Just clean it up a bit, it'll look nice. That's all I have. Anyone?
Patrick, the two parking spaces on the left, is there gonna be some kind of barrier so they just can't go right across the
The
lawn?
tandem spots?
Huh?
The tandem spots to the left?
Yeah.
What was the question?
Is there gonna be some kind of blockage there so they just can't run across the lawn?
Chris, you guys have a,
Fence of some sort?
Yeah, we can push whatever you guys propose.
okay.
You know, small piece of
Yes.
fencing there or something?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Thanks.
Couple posts.
Okay. With granite. Oh,
Plans?
yeah.
Anything
Good
All right.
things it has about the-
Anything else, Mr. Chin?
No, I have nothing else.
No, I
Frank?
got it, thank you.
Thank you, guys. Is there anyone that wants to speak in favor? You guys can have a seat.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Anyone want to speak in favor? First call.
I just want to make sure people know I was here tonight.
Hey, there you go, Johnny.
John Rutherford, 62 Grenwall Road. Sounds to me like the applicant's gonna make it safer with new egresses, and we definitely need more parking. And considering how many, I think Fox Rock wanted to build about like 100 more units, so therefore, at least we're getting one of those units back, thank you. And I could imagine all the dust and stuff that blew on this poor guy's house during that construction, so the people that live up in that area, if they want to develop, for everybody up there, as long as they're in residential B. The residential A people, no. This is Res B, right? Yeah, so I'm in favor of this project, thank you.
Thank you, John. Anyone else want to speak in favor? Last call? Call that part of the hearing closed. I have a letter here from the DPW with some,
DPW, 43 Roseland Avenue, case ZBA 23-2. We have received the submittal for the above referenced project, and our comments as follows. Number one, specify how much impervious area will be increased due to the development. Number two, provide plans showing the layout of the new utilities. 3, explain how the surface runoff will be discharged and treated. 4, provide dimensions and grades for paving area and all driveway entrances. And 5, will there be any fill or change of grades due to the development? That's engineering, okay? If further information is required, please advise.
is there anyone opposed or undecided? First call, second call, third call closed. Yeah, I mean, that'll look nice on the front. I'll be happy and gonna make it nice and safe, brilliant.
Good?
Yep.
Yes.
Mr. Chairman, regarding case ZBA 23-2, Patrick Foley Esquire for a variance and finding to convert the existing two-family home into a three-family home on premises number 43 Roseland Avenue, Quincy. I make a motion to grant the requested variance and finding. Additionally, the driveways, the existing driveway on the right-hand side of the house and the driveway on the left-hand side of the house to the limits of the existing structure will be pavers, not pavers. Okay?
And something to hold that fence.
And,
back, yeah. a couple
Some
posts.
safety install on the left-hand side. Okay?
Aesthetically pleasing fencing.
Seconded?
Second?
Second.
On the motion, seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So
We
moved.
made it pretty good.
Thank you, Floyd.
Thank you.
Further on tonight's agenda, STR 2213. Quinn Howell Plan, any good? Bad?
Chinqua Pond.
Oh, bad, I'm sorry.
Close, right?
Yeah, that's very close. Thank you very much.
It's for a special permit to operate a short-term rental on the premises number 80 Baxter Street. Sir, name and address for the record, you have the floor.
Yeah, yes, my name is Kim Hua Pan, maybe 80 Baxter Avenue.
What's your name?
Kim Hua Pan,
Okay.
yeah,
And you want a short-term rental?
yeah.
All right. I have a paper here that says you sold this house in 2019.
Yeah, That's
Your
my son, yes.
But everything here is in your name.
Yeah,
How's that work?
yeah, I'm a work for my son, well, I work for my son. My
Okay.
son's a computer, doing computer.
Yeah.
He doesn't know how to
But you're
turn.
not the owner,
Yeah, my son the owner, yeah,
but your son owns it, not you.
not me.
Right, but all the paperwork is in your name, correct?
That's right.
Alright.
Authorization.
What are we doing here? You don't own the house.
You do have a letter of authorization.
There's a letter
Yeah.
of
To speak,
Yeah.
but all the paperwork
Yeah,
is in his
application is
name,
wrong.
right?
That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I have.
All the paperwork,
Speak for him. That's not-
I'm saying, isn't all the paperwork in his name?
Lawyers discussion, they're whispering.
Hey, guys, two lawyers.
Yeah, we're discussing.
Oh,
We're looking at the letter of authorization.
right, instead of, I think, they got him as the owner, and everything about his receipts, even though he's living there,
Right.
he don't own the house to
file the
have this
application, to file the
on his name.
application.
Right. It should be the owner that's filing it, and then he has a power of attorney to speak for him.
But all the paperwork
Right,
should
no, we
be
agree.
in
Yeah,
his name.
we agree with
right?
you.
All right, so why don't we do
Legal side
this?
agrees.
You're gonna have to go down to DPW, refile this again,
Oh,
in your son's name. He owns the property. You can speak for him here, but all his paperwork has to be in his name. Does he live at the property?
yeah,
So why didn't he fill it out? You live at the property.
I'm living the property, he lives in the property too, yeah,
All right.
yeah,
Is this the only property he owns?
yes,
Just this one?
yeah.
All right. How many units are there?
One,
One.
yeah.
Okay. So you just want to rent out rooms?
Yeah, just one room, so.
Yep. But you have to do the paperwork right. You're not the owner of the property and all the paperwork's in your name. So it has to be in your son's name.
Okay, sure.
So, see the head inspector here, he's in charge, he's a commissioner down there, he'll take care of it.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I have a question, sir.
Go ahead.
So before I doing this application, I read the regulations and consulted the inspection service department.
Mhm.
They said I can be operator of this business and I can apply this permit at that time.
You don't own the house. The only way you can do this is if you own the house and you're gonna be renting. You have to live in it. Your son has to put it all in his name and sign a paper saying he lives there. And if he don't live there, and he gets caught, something will be bad will happen.
Oh,
Fines and fines and fines, you won't, wouldn't be worth your money. So, meet Mr. Conlon.
Yeah.
He'll take care of it,
okay,
and you just gotta refile on his name, get the applications again, give them to him. The electric bill has to be in his name, he owns it. Utilities has to be in his name.
arrest.
That he's paying all the bills, he lives there, and then he signs a document that says he lives in that home and he's renting it out. Is there anyone here to speak on that piece of property, Baxter? No.
Well, the neighbors, we really have a problem with it, I don't know about this part of it, so,
Yeah, it's like,
yeah, I mean, I see that's a technicality of that.
but it could be a problem too,
Oh, yeah, no,
you know, because he signed the papers, he lives there. But what if the son don't live? He says he does.
I understand.
Then you got a real problem.
I understand completely.
Yeah. So these letters for that, we're gonna have another one. We're not even gonna hear it because the paperwork's wrong. Thank you.
All right, so what do we do?
Now, we're just,
We don't need to vote or anything.
Marty,
no, it's the paperwork.
we should deny it for improper parking.
All right, give a motion to deny it for improper paperwork. There you
Okay.
go.
Or withdraw it.
Huh?
I'll withdraw it.
Withdraw without prejudice, that way you can file again.
That's
and it's just-
Withdraw?
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Chairman, regarding case number STR 22-13, Kinwa Pond, for a special permit to operate a short-term rental on the premises number 80 Baxter Avenue, Quincy. Make a motion to withdraw without prejudice.
Second.
On the motion? Seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So moved. Last case, SDR 23-1. Help me with this one.
Chong, yeah.
Shang Yang. for a special permit to operate a short-term rental on the premises number 176 West Elm Street. Name and address for the record, you have the floor.
Hi, good evening. My name is Chong Yang. I'm here to represent Da Hui Mei, who is applying for the short-term rental for the property located at 176 West Elm Avenue.
And all the paperwork's been filed, and you're doing the speaking, and he's the owner of the home?
We actually co-own the home, but he lives there. We are friends.
So you both own it? You're both on the deed?
Yes,
Okay. So he lives there,
right.
and and how many apartments are there?
There are 3 bedrooms. We plan to.
How many apartments do you have? Just one single-family home?
You mean us?
How many apartments in the house?
It's a single-family house.
That's what I want to know,
Yeah,
okay.
okay.
I didn't know if there was 2 there or not, just, we don't know until later. So explain what you want to do.
We are applying for a short-term rental license to rent out the 2 other rooms in a house to tourists.
The tourists?
Yeah, to people who are visiting Quincy
Yep.
and Boston.
Yep. And you stay in the house all the time? You live there all the time?
他问你是不是在 house all the time，就是住在那儿。Yeah, he said yes.
All right. Was there something on, I saw something somewhere on that piece of paper? That was all straight? Okay. It's all straight away? Okay. There was a little problem, we didn't know who because they had 2 names on the
Yeah.
deed. and We had to look into it.
You don't live there?
No.
Okay. You're just on the
investor.
deed?
Yeah. we are friends because he doesn't speak English that well, and I'm responsible for the communication with guests, and he lives there and he maintains a house and do all the work. So we share some of the work
Who's the utilities bills on?
his name.
His name?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm sorry, you don't live there?
No,
No.
but I also live in Quincy, so I'm a citizen of Quincy.
An investor. Good friend. Any questions, guys?
No.
No?
I have a quick one. So it says here that there's some sort of financial distress, that you need the short-term rental to pay the mortgage.
It's not distress. It's the house is.
I need the income to pay for the mortgage and property tax of the house.
Yeah, that will help us pay.
Okay, so I mean, quitclaim deed is dated January 2022, so what's happened in between last year and this year that's caused the financial hardship?
Oh, no, it's not like, we don't have financial hardship. It's like when you buy a house, you need to pay for the cost. So that's part of the reason that we are doing this. Otherwise, if we don't need.
Have you rented it out before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you ever get a ticket for that?
What is ticket?
A fine?
No.
No. And the reason you're here is because the rules changed and now you have to come up in front of the city, correct?
Right.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yep. I just didn't know if you got caught in a fine last year and you just, I don't know. I'm just asking questions. That's what I'm here for. Put it all together in my head. Any other questions, gentlemen? No? All set?
One has to go to dollar.
It only costs you $1 to buy the house.
Oh, yeah.
So it's
Copy of
176 West
financial hardship
West
for
Elm
$1.
Yeah.
LLC, okay? Out of Hammond Parkway in Chestnut Hill, is that correct?
Yeah, I previously lived in Chestnut Hill, but I moved to Quincy.
Okay, so it says for full consideration and paid in full, $1.
Yeah, that is because we need to refinance the house, so we transfer from the LLC to persons.
Okay,
Yeah,
thank you.
thank you.
You can have a seat. Is there anyone want to speak in favor? First call? Second call? John?
John Rutherford, 62 Grumwall Road. This is residential B. this location?
Yes.
Okay, so I mean, as long as it's Res B, I'm in favor of this. I was just looking at the map. This is only one house away from the beach, walking distance to the clam
Right there on the
box.
beach, right?
This is a nice area, so people can come to Quincy. They got a 2,100 square foot house. I actually think this is a perfect place for Airbnb, so I'm in favor of this. Thank you.
Is there anyone else in favor? Second call, third call. I have a letter here from the DPW that they have reviewed the project and have no comments. Is anyone opposed or undecided? First call, second call, third call closed. We have a motion? Oh, go ahead.
I think we're having an issue with inspections. The inspections are not done until we're granting it. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. So shouldn't we subject the approval to the inspection?
Well, if they don't get a permit to rent if it wasn't right.
They don't pass hellfire.
They don't pass hellfire. They don't get the.
So we don't need
No.
the language in there to.
No, we'll take care of that. This gives them
So
a
they don't
vote.
get a permit to run a business at their house for short-term rentals if they don't pass all the
This gives them
sign
approval
off.
to take the next step.
To go get it all set, and then the fire department goes through the house. Do they need fire stuff? Do they need this? Do they need more outlets? Do they need ground fault outlets? Make sure everything's right. Electrical inspector, fire department.
First line of defense, John.
Huh?
Yeah,
First line of defense.
I know, I just feel like we're just sitting there, I understand that it's so that we know which houses are
Doing it.
short-term rentals, and that it can be revoked and they can cause all kinds of crap for themselves.
Right.
But I feel like we should be at the back end, not the front end. In other words, the fire department should be coming to us saying, okay.
I don't disagree, but that's not how they run it.
All right, so we're good?
Yes.
All right.
I think they think in a way though too, is if all the paperwork came in, it's all not right, and they ain't the right owner and all this, that we would catch that instead of them going to all these places, paying all these fees to do it, and then all of a sudden come here and go, you can't even do this, you don't own this house.
Sure.
You know?
Okay.
I have a quick question. So
Yeah.
what happens in the event of a failure during inspection?
They won't get a registration. These are all advertised on different websites, there's 5 or 6 different websites people use, that's how we're aware of the first place. We have 187 identified right now.
But
So they'll no longer be able to advertise on that.
Realistic.
Right, and they have to fix whatever they do to get to the step anyway, so they wanna fix it.
But this goes to the registry, it needs to be recorded similar to a variance.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. So you gotta go back and, okay.
So what if you revoked it? You wouldn't have to come back here and say,
No, it's revoked. And they
just
can-
revoke
They
it?
can't rent
So they
it.
can no longer advertise.
Okay.
And is there a free coin?
Yeah, there better be.
Right, right, they better be.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Chairman, regarding case STR 23-1, Chuen Yang, for a special permit to operate a short-term rental on the premises numbered 176 West Elm Avenue, Quincy, and make a motion to grant the requested special permit.
Second.
On the motion, seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye, opposed, so moved.
Okay,
Motion adjourned?
Mr. Motion? Yeah, Mr. Motion. Mr. Chairman, I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Mr. Motion,
Opposed? This is the motion.
That sounds like a toy from the 60s.